but I am not ready for those dastardly winds to come back.
I know, but I am ready for the heat. I can't wait for that. I'm going to send it over to Jalen Lewis with your full forecast. Hey, Jalen.
Hey, Lauren, and I figured that you were ready for that type of weather, but we got to get through the windy conditions first. But first, let's talk about a nice Mother's Day here in the borderland. But like I said, we are under that ABC-7 first alert for your windy Tuesday and Wednesday, as we could see some little bit of patchy blowing dust here in the borderland, where we can see those wind gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Now let's take a look at what we're going to see here on Mother's Day. We are talking about those breezy conditions, winds out of the southeast, so we are going to see those we're going to see those temperatures in the upper 80s. So a nice little breeze out of the southeast won't hurt nobody. You know, maybe if you're going to be out there firing up the grill, it's going to be a nice breeze. Maybe the kids are outside playing football, or maybe you're doing a little bit of yard work for your wife. It's looking good outside. I'm not giving anybody ideas here in the borderland, but we're going to Monday. We are talking about nice conditions, and then Monday night we are going to start seeing those low-end winds across the region, where we can see those winds kicking up to near 35 miles an hour Monday night. But then Tuesday morning we are going to start out relatively windy, as we can see those wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. Notice all of the winds are out of the west. Now we go into Tuesday evening, into Tuesday night. We still got those winds out of the southwest, patchy blowing dust, still low end winds. We are going to start seeing those winds starting to ramp down as we go into Tuesday night, where we can see those breezy to low end winds across the area for Tuesday night. Maybe a little bit of hanging dust across the region, and then as we hit Wednesday, we can see those winds kicking up one more time. Here's the weather setup. High pressure was sitting right over the four corners of America. This is what's keeping things nice, warm, and quiet as of right now. When that high pressure starts moving across the area, moves over the panhandle of Texas, it's going to start kicking up those winds out of the southwest. So we are going to start seeing those winds as we go into your Monday night. Now, tonight, we are looking relatively cool. We are going to drop down to 57 degrees as we start out our Mother's Day. Maybe you're getting ready to go to church tomorrow morning. We are going to see those temperatures in the upper 50s across the region. And then by the time that we hit lunchtime, we are going to start seeing those temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Tomorrow, we're going to top out at 85 in Mesilla, 88 in Anthony, 88 in Sunland Park. Notice, mostly clear conditions. So like I said, it's going to be a nice day to fire up the grill, maybe even get some yard work done across the borderland. As we go into El Paso County, looking at the same 87 almost all the way across the board except San Eli at 80. As 90 degrees, and get a little excited about the 90 degrees there. And then 89 degrees for Tornillo, mostly clear conditions in El Paso County as well. And as we look at the next several days, brought to you by Mattress Firm. Like I said, Mother's Day is looking nice across the borderland, looking like not a cloud in the sky for your Sunday. And then Monday, we are looking at partly cloudy skies, but this partly cloudy sky is going to keep us from getting into those upper 90s, as we are going to be topping out at 94 for your Monday. And then, of course, we are going to be under that ABC-7 first alert for your Tuesday and Wednesday. As Tuesday, we are talking about mid to upper 90s for your Tuesday. So, Lauren, I know you're looking forward to that one, but as we look into 91 on Wednesday, mostly hazy conditions as we are talking about those windy conditions for your Tuesday and Wednesday. And then as we get to Saturday, we are looking at 87 degrees. Jerry?